Hey guys, this is Lex from Alamo City Movie Talk. We're here with Tristan from Rubber. It's Rubber Duck or Rubber Co?
It's Rubber. My Instagram is Rubber Co.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. And I actually know Tristan from last year here at Fan Expo. So he's been here multiple times before. He recognized me, which is really cool. It speaks about who he is as an artist, which is really awesome. And this is the spot for him right now. Like, this is where he's showcasing his art. And I had a couple questions for you, Tristan. I know since you've been here in the past, how many times have you been here in total, and what has your experience at Fan Expo been?
Yeah, this is my, I believe, third time at Fan Expo Dallas, and it's always a great time. I started in Artist Alley. This is my first time here with just one Artist Alley table, and now I'm in an exhibitor space. I've gone through different iterations of my work, as you had said before. But yeah, this is all brand new work from what I was doing in the past. And it really started as a character design exercise. So I went to school for illustration and character design. And one exercise that we used to do is we would take an object and you try to illustrate it as like different materials or different things or different characters. And so I took this idea of taking a rubber duck and just doing different things with it. It started as just a couple, and I loved it so much, it blew up, and I just kept going with it. So. Yeah.
Wow, that's truly amazing. And I know you and I spoke, and I talked about how you've done such a great job at whether it's a character or a moment or a pop culture item. You've done a great job at capturing it and make it feel natural in the rubber duck format. So I think that's really cool, and it's quite a challenging task to take, and it shows how dynamic you can be as an artist and the reception that the public gets from that, right? I know one of the other questions that I had for you is, as you said, like, you've kind of changed like the kind of art that you bring to the cons. How do you feel that is important to, like, that's an important mindset to have as an artist, to keep being fluid? Like, how do you feel like that? Do you think that's like a one-style approach, like everyone should be doing that, or it really depends on your skill set or something like that? Like, how do you feel it's impacted you, and should you recommend it to others?
I think as an artist, making work that you're happy with is the number one thing, and I don't recommend everyone do that. I think that's more focused on me and my own mindset. Things get very monotonous for me very quickly, so I feel like I gotta change it up, and I love learning new things. And that's one thing that the Ducks have really brought for me, is I'm going into all new territories of like different types of art, and I'm gonna be making 3D models of all of these, and I've been learning how to 3D sculpt digitally, and I feel like it's just making me a stronger artist, I guess. But I love it. I love it so much, and it's also, I think, a little bit of an insecurity for me as well, because in the arts, when you're in school, it's important to have a consistent style, and I am always changing it up. I want to do new stuff, and I'm always expanding and growing. So I don't recommend it for everyone, but if that's what you want to do it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you for that insight. I have one last question. Once again, about our conversation yesterday, you described how there was some mistakes that happened when it comes to the supplier of your paper, and you were sharing how that paper that they sent you by accident ended up being what you wanted to move forward with, and I think that's a valuable lesson in terms of like how to roll with the mistakes themselves, but it ended up being a great choice for you. But as an artist, like, do you feel like that's just embedded? Like, you have to be able to adapt to those mistakes and also almost embrace them?
Yes, yeah. I mean, definitely in a convention setting too. Not necessarily just the paper, but I feel like when you're coming to a convention, you're always in different scenarios, and you don't know what setups around you are going to be like and how it's going to impact your space. So yeah, being able to adapt and change things how you need them is important. With the paper, I was sourcing different paper suppliers, and this supplier, sent me the wrong paper, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I had no idea that this kind of paper existed, and I hit them up and I was like, keep sending me this stuff. It's great. So it's all I use now, and it's like a photo luster paper, but not like any photo luster paper I've seen from other companies. So it's got a nice, almost glittery sheen to it, and it feels very like high quality. So yeah,
that's awesome. Once again, guys, for any lessons out here, if you're an aspiring artist, if you're already in the business, I think there's a lot of lessons here from Tristan, but also I really want you guys to check him out. Once again, we're going to leave the socials. Please follow and check out any of the cons that he attends. As he said, he's constantly evolving, constantly bringing new dynamic work, and so please, we're really, really excited to partner up with you to be able to showcase and give you a spotlight. Thank you so much, Tristan. Appreciate it.